Who goes there? Your Grace, guess who I just encountered? A former student of mine. Ah, the memories. Yes, I was a visiting professor at the College of Tiar for a year. Of course not. I was there to teach the graduating class a thing or two about combat. It was my old professor who got me the job. I had always wanted to teach there, but then the night of burning stars came, and I had to return to the battlefield. Well, I took teaching seriously. I just didn't expect that my students would already be at war. Yes. I hope our luck holds out. Your Grace, do you remember those two brothers we rescued earlier? In that village that had been burned to the ground by the Darklings. They were hiding beneath the ruins. At first, I thought about taking them to the orphanage, but they said they wanted to help us fight the Darklings. That's what I told them, but they were insistent. Sarah said she wanted to join us too. She just graduated from the College of Tiar. Those kids have no experience, and they're both skinny as rakes. What on earth are they thinking? Maybe I'm overlooking something, but I really don't think they belong in our army. War should be kept as far away from ordinary people as possible. That's why I fight. What happens on the battlefield? They shouldn't see things like that. Your Grace, sometimes you're cool-headed to the point of being callous. But I understand what you mean. We can't watch over them all their lives. When the world's like this, the only person who can save you is yourself. Come in. I'm not that wise. I just know how to think.
I only fight strong enemies. Charge!
Come in.
Master, I have failed you.
Move on my command.
What a fight! We sure showed those Darklings what for! And both Dronky and my dragon glass are safe and sound. Perfect! A happy ending all round! Couldn't have done it without you, hon. Deal's a deal. Take as much dragon glass as you like.
This is some excellent quality dragon glass. I'll only need a small amount. Except for the black mist inside the Mana Stone, you can see that the two are practically identical in both appearance and quality. From the look of it, the Mana Stone really has been corrupted. Originally, it was a naturally occurring volcanic rock, much like dragon glass.
Huh. So, Mana Stone's a volcanic rock after all. Wait a minute. What is Mana Stone anyhow? Is that so? Sounds like it could mean big profits. Big problems. Let me take a look at that Mana Stone. I feel like I've seen this stuff before somewhere.
Have you seen a Darkling curse ritual too?
No chance. I wouldn't hang around to watch a creepy scene like that. But that black mist... Oh! I once sold somebody a dagger made out of dragon glass. Sharp as anything, but light as a feather, would float even if you threw it into the sea.
That dagger, was it called Dragon Rift by any chance?
As a matter of fact, it was. Now, Dragon Rift, oh, that was a masterpiece. But it was so expensive that nobody ever bought it. When I bought it from its original owner, everybody laughed at me. But when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So I got a mage to enchant it using some super expensive mana. When the enchantment was done, the dagger had some kind of energy swirling inside it. It looked like mist. The day I finally found a buyer, I broke the sales record for the most expensive weapon ever sold at Silver Star Bazaar.
I've seen enchanted weapons before, but nothing like what you describe. Keller, did this misty energy you saw swirling inside Dragon Rift look anything like this Mana Stone?
It looked kinda similar. Different color, though. The mist inside Dragon Rift was blue.
It's possible that the mist was created by enchanting dragon glass. So the Darklings are stealing dragon glass and enchanting it, creating Mana Stone. But as Keller says, the mist inside that dagger was blue. Keller, do you remember who you sold Dragon Rift to?
Sorry. The whole deal was done through an intermediary. I never found out who the buyer was.
Unfortunate. It seems we have no way to compare Dragon Rift to the Mana Stone. And for now, we have no way of finding out more about the Black Mist.
That's a pity.
dragon glass y'all have came from the dragon's maw, just like the stuff the dragon rift was made of. And I bought the mana straight from my pal Percy. He's got a huge collection, all top-notch quality.
It's worth a try, my lord.
You'll find Percy's Mana Hut at Black Crow Gorge. I can take y'all there. Things are a little chaotic over that way, though. Y'all better get going. Don't you worry. I'll get y'all a good price.
$30 gold pieces, 50 gold pieces. Everything is a commodity here, and risk is no impediment to the savvy traders of the underworld.
The long history of Tamaris has left behind a number of rare and fascinating wonders. Every wonder is a witness to history, containing many undiscovered secrets. Explore wonders to uncover their long-buried stories and discover the truth that lurks behind history as we know it. My lord, everything is ready. I will begin enchanting the dragon glass. The experiment may take some time.
You don't mind if I hang around, see the results? Promise I won't cause trouble. Besides, I figure y'all could do with a supplier who's willing to give you a friends and family discount. Good luck, Mora. Donkey's got his left hoof up. That means he's optimistic.
Come in. They'll write songs about that one.
It's my time to shine. Hurry up! Time's a-wasting.
An army marches on its stomach.
Drunkie, follow me.
It can't compare to my poisons.
Follow me!
I always think better on a full stomach. I ain't scared of you. Who's the man? I mean, orc. I mean...
I'll crush you like I crush my competition.
I always think better on a full stomach.
Good news, my lord. The enchantment was successful. The dragon glass is filled with mist. Just as Keller said, enchanting dragon glass with mana results in blue mist, rather than the black mist inside Mana Stone. We've been able to confirm that this is the way that Mana Stone's power does not come from mana. Instead, it draws strength from some other dark force.
This dark force, what could it be? While you were performing your experiment, we received reports from a number of scouts. It's as we feared. The rituals are becoming more and more frequent. The Darklings are spreading Mana Stone across Tamaris like a farmer sows his seeds.
I have an idea that might work. We place the enchanted dragon glass next to the Mana Stone. The energies of the black mist and the blue mist appear very similar, though they also seem to be diametrically opposed. Our experiments have found that they have a common origin. Mana is drawn from the magical ley lines that stretch across Tamaris. It's our purest source of energy. It seems as if this black mist was also formed during the very earliest days of the realm.
Is there some kind of way to purify it?
I've tried to remove the mist from the Mana Stone, but to no avail. It seems that we have no way to purify it at present. But now we know that the black mist shares a common origin with mana. That's a lead we can follow. And what's more, since the Darklings have been using Mana Stone for their curse rituals...
Right! If those Red Eyes are using Mana Stone in all their evil deeds, then they must know how it works! Let me join you. I've got an ear to the ground in every city in Tamaris. And Drunky's got a mean tick on him, too. We'll get those Darkling secrets out of him in no time! The pleasure's all mine! When we find a way, it'll be up to you to purify the Mana Stone, Mara. I'll be in charge of processing, marketing, and sales. If we can harvest all that energy, we'll make millions! If we give it all our energy, we'll save millions of lives!
Keller's network of contacts should help us to get a better handle on things. But Walder, we'll still need you to keep an eye on the Darkling's movements. I've noted today's findings in this Mana Stone research report. Feel free to take a look, my lord. We must find a way to purify the Mana Stone as soon as possible. May the light protect us.
I went to Millstone Village today. Got a friend who's in the hospital there. His name's Albert. We're both members of the Merchants Guild. He's in pretty bad shape. Bloodied and bruised. I couldn't bear to look at him. Last time I saw him, we were drawing up plans to start exporting stripling trees to the south. He said we could start working together as soon as he'd finished moving his last shipment of ore.
Are you talking about the caravan that was heading south?
Yeah. How'd you know, Waldeer?
I heard they came under attack from a giant bear. Only the captain got out alive.
Yep, that was Albert's team. The Vestals at Millstone Village say Albert's wounds came from a giant bear. And they could sense dark magic coming from inside them. When I saw him, he was in and out of consciousness. He managed to get a few words out. Bear. Curse. That was all.
From the sound of it, that was no ordinary giant bear.
Dark magic. Curses. It must be the work of the Darklings.
Keller, do you know the route Albert's caravan took?
Albert told me he was taking ore to the south. If they were taking the usual route, they'd have passed Antler Cave. There's a Merchants Guild rest stop there. If Albert left any notes behind, they might be nearby.
My lord, we need to find out the truth about the attack on this caravan. It might lead us to more clues about Manastone.
Take me with you. I've got to find out why Albert was attacked. If there's even the slightest hint of a clue, my drunkie'll be able to sniff out the truth.
I better get ready to head out.
Nice work, honey. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You're reliable, just like Drunky. Let me see what's written here first.
So, are these things from the caravan?
Yep. There's a couple things missing from the notes, but it's enough to confirm it. Yep. Merchants are used to writing daily logs. The road is a dangerous place. If something happens, our experiences are the most valuable thing we can leave behind. Dangerous spots on the road, the best caves for sleeping, that kind of thing. That's why you always take notes. Even when he was badly wounded, Albert insisted on writing until he couldn't write anymore. He was no coward, that's for sure.
Oh no. From the look of Albert's notes, he came upon Darklings performing their curse ritual on a bear.
Darn red eyes.
Sorry to interrupt you, Grace. Scouts say there's a group of trolls coming this way. They've got mana stone embedded in their bodies, and they look furious. I'll make them wish they never came our way. What a brilliant idea! They'll write songs about that one.
Am I imagining it? When the trolls fell to the ground, it looked like I do when I finished unloading a fully stocked wagon. That's exactly it, hun. You are just as smart as Drunky.
When the trolls were struck down, mana stone fragments fell from their bodies. When they did, their evil aura faded. It seems the mana stone was yet to take root.
They seemed a lot happier, too. So does that mean that if we could take down the cursed bears y'all were talking about, they'd be freed from the curse just like those trolls were?
We cannot be sure. Trolls and giant bears are two very different creatures.
I know. It'd take Drunky a couple hundred kicks to take down a troll. But if he was up against a giant bear... What? No, he ran away.
Indeed. Behemoths like the giant bear, born during the Age of Dawn, are far bigger and stronger than trolls. As long as there are vast quantities of intact mana stone out there, the forces of darkness will only grow stronger.
While we were clearing up the battlefield just now, we found plenty of Darkling tracks. Villagers say there's a giant bear lair not far from here. They seem to be heading in that direction.
They could be preparing for a ritual as we speak. There's no time to lose, my lord. The invasion of the Darklings has roused long-dormant ancient beings. Brave adventurers have set off along the trail in hopes of finding dragons. In Dragon Trail, you will be able to claim a certain amount of treasure every day, depending on how many quests you have completed. There's no time to lose. We must set out immediately.
Of nature! Ha ha ha! Fools! Life, don't worry. I have time. One day, return. Can't. I'm strong.
After the night of burning stars, giant beasts have been spotted across Tamaris. Affected by the curse of Mana Stone, they have become frenzied and have fallen. If we can purify the Mana Stone that has embedded itself in their bodies and relieve them of their suffering, They will happily join our alliance and fight alongside us. But before we can do so, we must defeat them in battle. Once our alliance territory borders on a behemoth lair, we can launch a raid together with alliance.
Danger is my middle name!
For the forest!
Direct hit!
Darkling forts are vital strongholds, occupied at all times by a massive number of Darkling legions. These Darkling garrisons remain constantly. It's dangerous to fight alone. To destroy this place, you need to launch a rally attack alongside your fellow Alliance members. It will be a tough fight, but it's also an opportunity to obtain bountiful war spoils.
Stay firm in the face of danger.
Surrender to the King's Mage! They'll write songs about that one. Come in.
Regrettable.
Good job, everyone.
My work is highly effective.
I will do what I must. As always, I will protect you in battle.
My work is highly heading out.
A glimpse of fate can be a troubling thing.
Defeating Darkling legions will advance your peacekeeping progress. When your peacekeeping progress reaches certain milestones, you will receive Dark Keys. Dark Keys open dark chests scattered across the map, allowing your peacekeeping progress will be reset every day, and any unclaimed Dark Keys will be removed, so make sure to claim them in time. These are Darkling guards. Their duty is to guard their dark chest. Dark chests contain plentiful supplies plundered by the Darklings. They can be opened using Dark Keys. Complete daily challenges to acquire.
Stay firm in the face of danger.
We can deploy our legions to an empty... Just tap and...
For the forest!
As always, I will protect...
Nature life must be revered. The forest calls.
My axe can't. I will lead the army.
Liosa has not forgiven me.
Disgraceful.
I'm on it.
Danger is my middle name. You can count on me.
The mist has dispersed.
Torn sacks, bones, and a few gold coins scattered about. This must be where Albert's caravan met its end.
I managed to sneak up on a group of darklings who were gathered around a lair. They had a giant bear immobilized at the center of a magical circle and were chanting a curse. It was bizarre. I remember one line about following the darkness in exchange for eternal life. That's all I have to report, my lord. When the darklings left, the giant bear went berserk again. I'd recommend you stay away from that lair. We don't want to startle it.
What our scout described reminds me of the Prayer of Light ceremony. It does sound quite similar. When our priests prayed devoutly to Leosa, they are bathed in the holy light. The Darklings managed to reactivate the Mana Stone, as if there was some evil power responding to their prayers. It seems that the Darklings have a god of their own to pray to.
Can I ask a favor? I'd like to take Albert's belongings back home with me. Even if we can't get into the lair, I'd like to collect up anything that's left outside, at least. Oh, hun.
Fighting an enraged bear would not be a wise move, my lord.
Thank you, hun. Amar is right. We can't just rush in there.
Keller. We can send in a legion to collect what has been left near the lair, my lord. But when that's done, they'll have to leave as soon as possible.
That ought to be more than enough for me to take back.
For the forest! This is not the power of nature.